See it. All right, we're live here. Big game, Garden City versus YJ Torrey Mitchell. I'm sitting alongside Aaliyah Jones. Leah, what's up? How we doing?
Good, very good.
Celebrity appearance today. Aaliyah, StonyBrook University goaltender. One of the few non-Long Island players on the roster. You getting acclimated to Long Island still? Is it, still an adjustment for you?
Absolutely, feels like home, but, there's some differences. Definitely weather's a little bit different up here, but, Austin, Texas representing for sure, but love to be in Long Island. It's the culture is great here, so super happy to be here today.
Well, this is definitely your home because we are on StonyBrook's campus. We're indoors where you guys, I got to imagine you practice and get better in here a lot right in the off season.
Absolutely, a lot of good quality time, actually very similar structure, fast-paced games that we have going, so super exciting.
That's a nice finish right there by Lila Callahan, the attacker for this 2026 squad. So YJ Torrey Mitchell is a group of 2026s, meaning that they're just sophomores. So, you got to watch out for this group over the next year. They're going to all be getting recruited, and it's pretty cool to see them out here right before they're about to emerge onto the scene with their sophomore season in the spring, and then a lot of college coaches are going to start watching them, especially in the summertime. You remember this kind of like this age when you were going through it, Aaliyah, like as a sophomore, kind of going into that season? What was it like for you going through that process?
Absolutely. It was I was quite stressed at the time. Leading up to September 1st, something a lot of athletes dream of, but you kind of embrace the grind, and you really just try to make the most of each game, because you're not going to get quite a moment like this back. So
no doubt. And what's kind of cool about our league is it really is a showcase. Every game is recorded for highlight video purposes, for player development purposes, team development purposes, but also being that we're live streaming here and everything goes up to YouTube and Event Beacon, college coaches over the country are watching, which is great. Another nice finish there. And that's going to be number 34, Sarah Reichert, the lefty attacker, 2026. So, again, all these players, whether it's a Garden City player that's still looking to get some exposure, or this entire 2026 team, a lot of coaches will be tuning in, which is great. Garden City clearing the ball. We got a 2-1 game here early on. We've had a couple really close games and a couple ones that one team definitely separated from the other, but a lot of teams just getting their feet wet, starting to play together for the first time. Some new players that maybe have never played varsity trying to get some experience, or players who have never played JV trying to get some reps. So you'll definitely see teams grow over this shortened season, which is only about 6 weeks. A lot of growth in the 6 to 8 games that they'll play. As Garden City drives down the alley, shot clock winding down here. And it doesn't look like they're going to get it off. That's going to be a turnover. Ball's going to go back to YJ. So for those that are listening that don't know, college rules, shot clock in effect, change of possession, 60 seconds starts right away. So that ball's going to stay here with YJ. And they're going to get an opportunity to expand upon their lead. Good look to the back pipe. What a save. How was she able to get that one, Aaliyah? That seemed like a nice little save on that back pipe shot.
Absolutely. For those shots, you just, on the doorstep, you really got to go out on a whim and just, really focus on getting your body behind the ball. It was a great save by her.
And that ball is still loose here after another shot and another save, and it's going to stay with Garden City. He looks to redirect the ball here and instead just use that athleticism and speed, get it right up the middle.
Another great save by Marciano.
How has the goalie play been so far in your eyes, Aaliyah, from what you've seen so far here today?
It's been incredible. It's quite exciting. Being a goalie, you love to see it. So, I think, goalies don't get enough credit in the game of lacrosse at times, and so it's really exciting, just all these goalies standing on their heads throughout the duration of these very high intensity and very fast, speed games. So it's great.
Yeah, and I think our viewers and parents and coaches watching should also know is after every game, with the exception of every 4 goals, we do a clear. So if you think about it, right, like from a goalie perspective, you're getting even more pressure on yourself because you let up a goal, you got to clear it right away. So that might be a negative, but in reality, if you're thinking about player development, team development, it's a positive because now, you got to forget about it. You got to get right into the clear, and you got to work on that. So there's no better way to get reps and learning how to clear the ball and get it to the right spots than actually doing it in a game setting. So that's why we do that, just to give players more opportunity just to play versus, going back to the draw circle every single time there's a goal.
Absolutely. I think it brings an excitement to the game, and I think it forces, both ends to value the ball and, to get it to this end of the field as efficiently and effectively as possible. So. Absolutely,
and that's probably why we'll also see a little bit of higher scoring games here, but that's okay because at the end of the day we're just trying to get better, and YJ's looking here to kind of sweep their way across the middle, and a nice finish. And that's Reichert again. Does a good job finishing with that left hand on the right side of the field, and now Garden City turns it over in the clear. And YJ looking to attack early, but instead they're going to kind of settle things down, get their middies on, and then get right into their offense. That was a nice ground ball right there by number 18. That's Carly Amato. And with 20 seconds on the shot clock, the inside roll will go. And that's Taylor Riesing. She's a 2026 attacker with a nice little inside roll and finish. And this young group of sophomores with the 2-goal lead on the Trojans, who are going to look to push here. A nice outlet pass right there, and they got something. And there's your girl Marciano, Leah. Nice save right there. What's something as a goalie, Leah, that you try to really focus on in a game to control those rebounds? I feel like that's something that as you start to play at the varsity level and the college level, shooters, they're coming in faster, shooting harder. How do you kind of just control that ball after these saves?
I think the biggest thing, which, it sounds contradictory, but having soft hands, really just driving your hands behind the ball while also absorbing it, is really, really important. I'm very big on, having that clean save because once you have that ball, you turn from a defensive player to an offensive player. So valuing, just emphasizing your form and then just having those soft hands. So.
Absolutely. That's definitely something Marciano possesses here, as GC looks to manufacture a goal here, down 2. And we're now in the second quarter of the game. Each half 20 minutes running time, so 9:24 left. Attacking from the high right side, the pass down. And another save. Man, Marciano just always seems to be in that right position. And another clean save and a clear for YJ. Looks like Garden City's going to kind of match up man-to-man on this ride, and YJ does a good job getting that ball out to Cameron McCrary from Comswag, and
looks like Romeo is going to try to generate something here. She pulls it out.
Yeah, I like how YJ is definitely looking to make that extra pass. Even though they're not connecting, they're dodging, their heads up. They're trying to quickly move that ball as that slide comes. That's good lacrosse right there.
There's another goalie save.
Oh, same team. That's Olivia Romeo getting the ball down the side and through Rex. Sussy up the wing. Back up top to McCrary. Looks like YJ's getting everyone involved here before they attack on this possession.
It's another save.
Yeah, one thing from a shooter's perspective, you kind of talk about changing levels because a good goalie will match your stick, and I think that was a nice example of, you know, that attacker dropped her hands and the goalie kind of just matched kind of the level of her stick and made that save a lot easier. So it was a good job right there by the Garden City goalie. Heading to Yale, it's Naomi Pfaff. You guys play Yale in the as a non-league game?
We played them last year. Yes.
Played them last year?
Yeah.
They back on the schedule this year or what?
No, we wanted to change it up a little bit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Does look like we will be playing some Ivy Leagues. Believe Dartmouth, we're opening up against them towards the end of February, so
nice.
That'll be a little interesting matchup.
Yeah, you could be seeing those teams, you know, in a first round, you know, or second round playoff game, so it's good to get used to playing the Ivies.
Absolutely.
What's a game that you guys are kind of really excited about that you're circling on the calendar?
Well, obviously we have our classic Syracuse game, but I think the biggest game is going to be, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinions, is going to be our game against Northwestern in April. Kind of sharing the details a little bit early. We haven't quite gotten that schedule out yet, but we will be playing Northwestern in April at home in April, and I think, you know, we will be, you know, close to our peak around that time, and I think it'll be, you know, a battle test for sure, to say the least, and it'll be great, you know, opening here against them. I don't think the last time I think we played them was, you know, in I think 2017, 2018. So, and obviously we won that game, so we're looking to kind of capitalize again, you know, this year. So.
That's right. Hopefully get everyone healthy out there so you guys can put your best foot forward and take it to the reigning champs.
Absolutely.
And of course, this is year 2 for you guys in the new conference, so I'm sure you guys are excited about each and every one of those games.
Absolutely.
All right, a good take, sails just high, but Garden City backs it up.
That's a great effort by McNulty.
I like the heads-up play by the defender backing that shot up, stealing a possession away from YJ. And you know, this young group has really been able to hold it down here on the defensive end, kind of just giving up shots that Marciano likes to see, and she's been able to save them clean. Let's hope that Garden City can just continue to fight for higher percentage shots so they can get another one on the board here as they work that ball through X. Got some off-ball cutters. Nothing there. Attacking from the left side. The look inside gets jammed up. And now 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to make something happen here. That's going to be a shot clock violation because that shot was just wide of the net. I don't think Marciano got a piece of that.
No, I don't believe she did.
I like the pressure, Leah, that this YJ team's putting on the ball, just making it difficult for Garden City to kind of get what they want and attack from where they want to.
Absolutely. I think that, you know, plays a big role in, again, controlling the pace of the game, especially with games like this where oftentimes you see the ball moving back and forth, and that's a great clear.
Yeah, you got to respect the aggressiveness from a young group. Definitely not intimidated, this group here, playing one of the best, you know, public school teams on the island in Garden City, and they're coming out playing their game, controlling the tempo, and here they are with another opportunity to expand on this lead. That's Mia Medica with the one more. Shot just wide. Backed up, moved quickly off the ground with 5 on the shot clock. And that's going to be a turnover. Ball goes to Garden City here with a chance to clear. YJ looks to push the ball up the sideline here. Cam McCreary absorbs that check and maintains possession for her team as they look to take control of this possession here with less than 2 minutes on the clock here in the first half. 4-2 YJ Mitchell. YJ looking for some off-ball actions. McCrary dodging from up top, tucking, shooting, and oh, just wide. Would have been a nice finish. They're going to get to work right away here. That's Meadowzillis from up top, showing good discipline, carrying the double team. And she's going to earn herself a free position on the right side. Now, in those free position opportunities, Aaliyah, are you trying to have your defenders manipulate where the shooter is trying to get that ball on cage in order to kind of like constrain, like where you are trying to see the ball and save the ball, or are you just trying to say to your defense, hey, just do whatever you can to get a piece of this, so that way it makes it easier for me to hopefully see that ball and save the ball?
Absolutely. I think it obviously depends on where the ball's coming from and the shooter and kind of where she's looking. Is she looking to, stop and rip the shot, or is she trying to, power her way through and finesse the shot? I think the biggest thing is getting a push on the ball. We generally have someone pushing from the back side of the girl. And then the biggest thing for me as a goalie is I want that defender to try to get a stick on the ball. So, if I can tell the shooter's looking to kind of, go low to high or shoot high to high over her shoulder, then I'm going to have them meet her stick just to kind of slow that ball down a little bit so I can just get a better read on it. But, every goalie has their own preferences, and every program, runs their free positions a little bit differently on the defensive end. But I'd say that's definitely something I look for.
Love it. Great insight. And we're going to take a quick break here as YJ goes into halftime up 4-3. All right, we're back live here with the Garden City YJ Torrey Mitchell game. YJ up a goal here going into the second half. Aaliyah, what are some of your takeaways that you've noticed here in this first half?
Yeah, I think the goalie play has obviously been great, and I think that YJ Torrey Mitchell is doing a good job of applying pressure on both ends of the field. I think an adjustment both teams could make is just having that shot clock awareness, right? Like, yes, these games are moving quick, but on offense, really focusing on, okay, should I pull it out? Should I look, to give and go and look for a shot? I think those are huge adjustments that could really benefit both teams here.
Yeah, no doubt. I also agree with that, and I think like one thing that kind of goes unnoticed in the shot clock era here as these girls are approaching it, and not too long in the future, hopefully in high school, but definitely in college, is you get high percentage shots that result in not just goals but potentially rebounds. That shot clock resets, right, and you get another opportunity to keep playing. So it's not like you need to just get one great shot and then that's it. You should really work for great shots early and often, and make those shots ones that are either goals or contested ground balls outside that crease. So I think I'd love to see Garden City just take a little bit more control and start peppering the cage a little bit more, just because they have so much talent and they have the ability to do that. But either way, this group of sophomores has done a great job here early on, and they continue to hold it down on the defensive end. Looks like they got a new goalie in net here. That's going to be number 81, Haley Stratton, also a sophomore, 2026. Nice outlet pass. And Casey Torrey does a great job clearing it up the opposite box side, and they get the ball through X right away and get to work. Looks like they're going to clear through for Sussy, who looks to do a little rocker. She looks inside. Flips it. A little congested on that right side, and the ball's loose here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball's going to go to Garden City. Elizabeth Kurth clearing that ball to number 21. I think that's Mabel Overbeck over there.
Wow, great individual effort there.
Yeah, that's Mabel. I don't see her on my sheet here, but that's a nice finish for the Duke commit, Mabel Overbeck. Yeah, I got her listed as 13 on my roster. I got to fix that. Let's see. Yeah, so she's listed as 13, Kylie, but it looks like she's wearing 21, right? Of course, she's a defender, but she does it all, playing a little attack right now for the Trojans. Gotta love to see that. And we're tied up at 4. And I believe that was Kendall Morris with the draw control too, because I had her listed as 1. I believe she's 16. And a great save, but again, that great shot results in a loose ball, and Garden City maintains possession here as they cycle it around and get it up top. Garden City doesn't look to attack from behind.
Kurth off the pipe.
Good job backing that shot up as Garden City gets a fresh shot clock and another possession here. Look inside, the shot, and that's a goal. That's good lacrosse, and that's kind of what we're talking about, right, Aaliyah? Just good, persistent, high percentage looks on offense result typically in some goals. So nice job there manufacturing the go-ahead, and they're now up a goal, 5-4.
Absolutely. Oh, and there's a tip there. YJ's able to keep it.
for your team at StonyBrook Aaliyah, how much of an emphasis do you guys put on riding that ball back and the riding game? Do you kind of approach it like the same way you do, just defending the ball in the half field? You spend as much time on that, or is it not as much of a focus?
Absolutely. We have a huge emphasis on that. I think that's what makes StonyBrook one of the top defenses as a whole in the country. It's a collective effort. You have people, that are middies, defenders, attackers. Everyone's playing defense. You have people like Morgan Mitchell, hauling it down the field, trying to, catch a girl that's running in transition. Really anything that, can slow the ball down is really huge. And I think you're going to see in the collegiate game a lot of teams kind of, backing up on the, the transition in regards to playing defense because of the new rules with the green cards in the midfield. But I think you will see that we continue to play clean defense because that is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think without a good ride, that's kind of what separates good from great. So.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Yeah, it's obvious watching your team just how much effort you guys play with, but when you kind of do that from the time you lose the ball to the time you start playing settled defense, especially in the shot clock era, makes it so difficult to score on you.
Absolutely.
And then couple that with great goaltending. I mean, come on, obviously that's the cherry on top right there.
Absolutely.
Garden City with 30 on the shot clock here. He's going to look to attack from up top. A little up pick on that left side. Looking for the pick and roll, nothing there. Overbeck scanning the field. A little right to left, back to her right, and that shot's wide. They're going to have to work really quickly here with 5 seconds on the shot clock and the ball behind. And they are not going to do it. Great job towards the tail end of that possession as YJ earns the ball back as we approach the fourth quarter of this game. Looks like Stratton's going to take control of this clear. Sussy does a good job breaking back to the ball and getting it up and out right away. YJ's going to get that ball through X and back up top. McCrary looking to attack from the right side. She's going to use a pick.
That's a great pick there.
Yeah, that definitely hung up the on-ball and picker that was defending that right there, but unfortunately they can't cash in and get a good shot off, and they're going to drop back into their ride.
That was a great chase by Tori Otto Manelli. That was a huge momentum changer for them as we have a close game here with 10 minutes to go.
Gotta love the hustle play from the Harvard commit.
That was a great goal by Molgano.
Yeah, it looks like YJ is going to go up a girl here for 2 minutes. Romeo's going to kick off the possession here and immediately get that ball up top. YJ playing out of an open set here. Getting that ball behind, looking for cutters on the left side. Nothing there.
And again, Otto Manelli with the chase. That's huge. biggest thing here is now you're man down, so really getting the ball on the other side of the midfield is going to be huge.
So when you guys are in kind of like a man-up situation on defensively, are you dropping into the traditional backer and just man-to-man defense, or are you trying to double the ball? How are you trying to approach that?
Yeah, we stay in our backer defense, but we send an extra girl out, especially when on the drives. But yeah, we like to keep our shape. But yeah, adding in that extra pressure because we have that extra girl doubling the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just applying that pressure is really big. We already go out on hands at the 12, 15-yard line even.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely sending that double any chance we get.
That's an easy one for Pfaff there. Shot stick side high. And Garden City's going to push.
I was right off the pipe, but able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, good placement on that shot. And they're going to continue to attack from this left side. That ball's loose. It could stay in bounds here. And it does with 40 left on the shot clock. Garden City with the ball up top. That's good on-ball defense right there from Sarah Reichert.
Bit unlucky there, right off the pipe again.
Yeah. That's a good ground ball right there from Annie Accurso, the 2026 defender for YJ. And a nice outlet pass as YJ looks to push up the middle. Nothing there. Quickly swing it to McCrary in the right side. She hitches to the middle. Shot. Saved by Pfaff. I think they're going to have to work to get shots a little bit closer inside the 8 if they want to execute on a goalie like this. She's been eating up everything outside that 7-8 yard kind of marker. And her confidence continues to grow, and Garden City looks to expand upon their lead, coming back after being down 4-2. They're making a run here. Last possession, 2 pipes in 1 possession. And they're going to turn it over here as McCrary looks to clear the ball up the box side. Doesn't like what she sees, so throws back. Stratton with the ball, 5 minutes on the game clock. 6-4 Garden City, 40 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to try to get that ball up and out quickly here. A good look, but a great job backing it up as Garden City earns themselves the ball back and an opportunity to clear it here with 4:30 left in the game clock, up 2 goals.
Otto Manelli has just had an incredible effort back there. Appears to be that was like her 3rd time, winning those backups, which in a game like this, we're so close with 4 minutes to go. I mean, that's huge. So.
Yeah, great job right there. Just heads up play. And YJ doing a good job really slowing up Garden City on this ride. It was a good job by Callahan kind of turning back her opponent towards the middle where she has help. And Garden City with not much time left, we're going to push. And a great save. Good look inside by Zillis. Looks like that shot hit off the pipe. I couldn't really see Aaliyah.
Had a bit of ref interference there.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of pipes and a lot of goalie saves and defensive turnovers.
Absolutely. Definitely some higher percentage looks here for Garden City in the second half. And YJ seems to be rushing a little bit on their offensive possessions, but Garden City's done a good job just kind of holding them down in the ride, and that shot sails just wide. Trojans will hold on to this possession here with 20 seconds left here on the shot clock. Looks like YJ's going to put a little more pressure on the ball. And unfortunately foul inside the 8 here with less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. I got to imagine you guys emphasize really not fouling in this particular point of a possession, right? With less than 10 on the shot clock.
Absolutely. Yeah, it comes, down to shot clock awareness, right? And just patience. Being composed is what our, coaches like to say is huge. Because again, that one just right then and there trickled by. So, it's really important to just be composed on defense. That's what wins games.
Yeah, and a great learning experience, though, for all the girls playing out here. Maybe, under a shot clock for the first time, just kind of recognizing those things and getting used to it before they enter into the college game and play with that shot clock at all times.
Absolutely. I think the structure of these games is allowing these players to really focus on those little details, that really separates high school from college.
And now we have less than 90 seconds left in the game clock. 20 on the shot clock. Garden City kind of baiting YJ to extend out on them. And instead, they're going to hang back a little bit. Good ball pressure right there. The look inside, the shot, and the save. Stratton just kind of used her left leg right there and stopped what would have been a nice behind-the-back shot, but either way. Oh, costly turnover. Now Garden City could hold the ball for the remainder of the game if they want to. Up 3 goals with 40 seconds left. The shot clock is off. GC's going to get the ball down the side. That's Ashley Clark. Instead, she's going to get it back up top. And I think that's going to do it here, Aaliyah. Garden City with the comeback, and they hold off YJ Torrey Mitchell and finish with a 7-4 win in their first game of the LILJ High School Winter League. All right, well, Leah, it was great having you on. We appreciate your insight. We hope Stony Brook kills it this upcoming year. Of course you will.
Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Kylie Budke on the stats. She killed it. Stud. See you later.